When the International Monetary Fund last took stock of the global economy, just 3 days before Donald Trump was inaugurated as US president back in January, the outlook looked rosy, especially for the US, with the IMF forecasting a healthy 2.7% growth in 2025. But now delegates from across the world are gathering here in Washington, D.C. for the annual spring meetings the IMF hosts jointly with the World Bank, just weeks after Trump sank global stock markets by announcing hefty tariffs on trade partners just about everywhere.
Most of those tariffs have since been postponed pending negotiations. But how much of Trump's actions and the ensuing retaliatory tariffs changed the landscape? The head of the IMF gave a strong hint while previewing these meetings last week.
What we see this time around is a very sharp increase in uncertainty. But the economic fundamentals are still quite strong. This is why when I spoke about what you should expect from us next week, I stressed there would be markdowns, but not recession.
No recession, but the extent of those growth forecast markdowns will be laid bare on Tuesday in the IMF's latest outlook, with policymakers looking for solutions on trade and tariffs.
Ultimately, trade is like water. When countries put an obstacle in the form of tariff and non-tariff barriers, the flow diverts. Some sectors in some countries may be flooded by cheap imports. Others may see shortages.
Other items on the agenda include the IMF's recent $20 billion bailout for Argentina and the first Syrian delegation visit to this forum in at least 20 years.
If Trump and tariffs remain the overarching talking point at these two institutions this week, one discussion on the sidelines is likely to be Washington's continued financial support for them. As the White House reviews its membership of international organizations, the head of the World Bank said last week he did not yet know if the US would commit to a $4 billion fund to helping the world's poorest countries. Owen, Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.